Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to part 2 of my romance recommendations. So we're gonna get started with Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. This has been a pretty popular book recently, so you've probably seen it, but I rated this book 5 out of 5 stars. And it is a co-worker romance and also like a close proximity romance. But yeah, this book is very nice. I read it really fast, so you know that I like a book when I read it really fast. But yeah, this is my first one for today. And then this one, I haven't read this one for a while, so I mean it's been like over a year. But this is The Return by Nicholas Sparks, which if you know Nicholas Sparks, his books are always good. But I rated this one a 5 out of 5. Also, look how pretty this is. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I rated this one 5 out of 5 stars, and this is a small town romance with also like some elements of like mystery in it and stuff. But yeah, definitely a small town, little like country ish vibe or whatever. Kind of like a little neat cute story kind of. But yeah, this book is very good. I haven't read it for a long time and I still think about it, so that tells you that it's good. Let me know what your guys' favorite Nicholas Sparks book is, if you guys read him a lot. Anyways, our next book is November 9 by Colleen Hoover. And I also rated this book 5 out of 5 stars. Most of these are either most of these books that I have right here today are either 4 or 4.5 or 5 stars. But this one is 5 out of 5 stars. And this one is like a time plot. Like the plot goes by however many years or however many months or whatever has passed, you know, this type of books. So yeah, it's like a time romance. And this book, I noted on here that the thing that stood out to me in this book, which is like why it is a 5 out of 5 stars, is it had a really good plot twist that I totally did not see coming. You know, even after reading so many romance books and so many Colleen books too, like I still did not see them coming. So this book is really good. Also, look how pretty it is. This one also has flowers. Very good. Okay, and that leads us to The Do-Over by Lynn Painter, who is a very good romance writer. This one also matches my shirt today. But this is The Do-Over. As you can see, this one's also kind of a time romance like the last one, which, you know, I guess the title you can kind of tell. But I rated this one 4 out of 5, and so the trope would be time romance, and also this is a teenage romance, like high school book too. So this one's really good. This one reminds me of some romance movie that I've seen, but I can't think of it. But yeah. Okay, and we also have another Colleen Hoover book next. Well, 2 books. But so Hopeless as my recommendation, and Losing Hope is a book that kind of comes after Hopeless from like the other character's point of view, whatever. So Losing Hope. But anyways, Hopeless. So I rated this one 6 out of 5. One of the few books I've ever rated 6 stars, by the way. And this is a teenage romance. It involves childhood friends as well. But there's a lot of aspects to this book that I would probably look up before you read it, because it's not just romance. But yeah, it's not lighthearted romance books. It includes a lot of other things too, like family and losing, just a lot of things, and also maybe some little things that might be triggering. So definitely look that up before you read this book. But the story is very, very good. One of the last books I read of last year at the end of the year, and I just still think about it all the time. This would be a very good movie too. This book would be an amazing movie. And then this one just kind of goes after it. So yeah. And the next one, I don't have it with me because I did listen to the audiobook of this book, but this is The Stationery Shop by Marjan Kamali. I think that's how you say that. And I rated this one 5 out of 5. This one is the only one on this list that isn't just romance, but also historical fiction. So that's really interesting about it. And also a lost romance is the words I use to describe it, historical fiction, and it's also very like what am I trying to think of? Not like small town, but like small town vibe, I guess, like throughout the whole thing. But it was really good. I listened to it as an audiobook and I still think about it all the time. So yeah. Okay. And the last book I have to recommend today is one that I recently just read, like I literally just finished it. This is 5 Years from Now by Paige Toon. Another very pretty book. And I rated this one 4.5 out of 5 stars. So yeah, the only one on this list that has a 0.5 rating. And this one includes childhood friends to like lifelong, and then also kind of close proximity, and like not like all the way through, but like in some of the scenes I would say. And also the characters are just very, very good like chemistry vibes, and also very good like family story in this book. This book is very good. Yeah,